Hey Scorpio, how are you? Welcome, January 2023. Scorpio, you know, you of all people are going to feel the energies this year, and alongside I feel Aquarius particularly so as well, and Pisces, because we've got some major planets making some shifts. I am going to be putting the planetary alignments up for the year. That's going to be me having a word visual on the YouTube channel. I'm hoping to get those up in the next couple of days. It does take quite a while for me to sit down and write these things. But you, Scorpio, I've got to tell you that we are going through this very, very strong metamorphosis. Now, Scorpio energy is all about that. It is Plutonian. You know, from the ashes, we rise again. And there is an element of that, guys. So, Scorpio, it is fixed water. When you're in that space, you can stay in that space. It's very psychologically based, and it can be difficult for you to get out of that space. Okay, I understand that because I'm structured in Scorpio, although I'm not a Scorpio sun. So let's have a little look, guys, and see what's cooking. Wow, cannot believe it. What we have built, we are not going to lose. Okay, so even though sometimes in the darkest night, right, we feel that we can't, you know, we're going to lose it, or we're not. This is about you standing back, admiring. It's about self-admiration in a way, admiring, you know, what we've achieved so far. And you should be proud of that, Scorpio, what you've got here as well. Again, love it. Some would say it's Scorpio, some would say it's Pisces, but either way, it is this very strong, intuitive high priestess energy. So, you know, there is something inside you, Scorpio, that knows that you're going to come back on top, and you are going to come back. And look at this. Again, destiny's propelling you forward here. Wow. And again, around relationship. Now, that's very interesting because you've got Mars in Gemini, the communication energy. You know, this has been a really, really, really long transit in Gemini, much longer than normal with Mars. We had another big one some while ago in Aries. Now, we've got this one, and he's going to drop back into his normal transits. I'm going to talk to you about all of this in the YouTube YouTube planetary alignment piece that I'm going to put up there. So, yeah, Mars in Gemini, communication. It's all about you communicating with your soul, I feel, as well. It's like, what is it that I really want? What is really important to me? You know, and Scorpio energy, what can I say? A bit like Virgo in a way, you can turn yourselves inside out. So let's try and keep it light. Again, where there's been delays, where you feel at the end of the day that you've not sort of achieved, I need to say to you that you are going in the right direction. This certainly is talking to me about new associations, partnerships in some way. I'm going to be careful before I talk about whether or not that's a loved one. Well, no, I think it's to do with people. I think it's family, and I certainly feel with that Saturn in Aquarius in that 4th house for you guys this month, it could be linking with family. Your time may be taken up there quite a lot, but either way, you're definitely coming back on top. But it is very much what the soul is desiring. You know, that's a Pluto energy. What does the soul desire? What does the soul desire to ultimately evolve and move forward? This is what Scorpio is talking about this year. Again, you bring celebrations through strength and resolve, Scorpio. So even though it can be quite difficult, you know, and arduous, particularly so, as I said, very psychologically based, Scorpio. If you can, try and stay as buoyant as you can this month. There is sunshine, so the sun is coming through and energizing you guys, which is great. But again, there's the moon energy. Well, there you go. So we've got real contrast, and you know, this is Scorpionic energy. Scorpio is dark, it's dank, it's water, highly emotional, and again, very psychologically based, lots of pressure. I also feel with Mars in that Gemini energy and Saturn in Aquarius, guys. If you're going to get a migraine, Scorpio is going to get a migraine. And I know I've got Scorpio very close to me who does actually suffer quite badly from migraine. So headaches, migraines, goodness knows we've had an awful lot of those recently. But I do feel things are going to lift for you. So hang on in there, Scorps. Yeah, again, feeling a little bit burdened. Whoa. but you seem to be enlisting help here. This is interesting. There's this slow, steady, mature connection. Okay. So I don't know if any of you do have someone around you. I want to go with a male with this, who is helpful to you, can be supportive towards you, and is maybe going to help you out. We're going to see when we see what this last 4 is coming out of the deck. I'm just going to give them another good shuffle. Let's see what's happening here. Yeah. Don't despair, Scorpio, because I've got to tell you, there's transformation. I mean, Aquarius this year as well. I'm going to get to you soon. But transformation, coming back, Scorpio, rising up when you feel that it's all is lost, it is not. So it's very important that you remember that as you're moving through this next month into February, because even though we're all in the doldrums a little bit when we come down from the holidays, but I just want to tell you that you are on the up, Scorpio, so don't despair, stay with it. Right, let's have a look. I want to go with that. Perfect. Trust. Interesting. All right, so we've got this energy here. Someone wanting to come forward. 2 steps forwards, 1 step back, I feel, with that. But it's also about trust. It's about, you know, am I going to allow this person to come back and regenerate me, which is very much the energy at the moment, Scorpio. It could well be that this is a love interest, all right, that's been, you know, that's been of a burden to you, that's been problematic, you know, but you're recognizing, well, okay, you know, especially with this one here, destiny's propelled you forward. There have been some issues. Even though we bring celebration, there is strength, there is resolve coming in from you, and ultimately, again, this celebratory energy of the 3. But again, we come to this. So it's like what's been working okay, all of a sudden may not be working, or it may not have been working as we're moving from that, you know, the latter half of last year, which now leaves us with this energy of sun moon being quite burdened, and this connection coming towards you. But it's been slow, it's been steady, but it is mature, and because he's going this way, let's have a look. So again, do I trust it? Okay, so we could have new associations coming in, particularly communication. Mars in Gemini in the 8th house, deep soul desires, guys, with the 8th house. You know, that's who you are. Pluto, don't forget, Pluto's going to be doing the dance here in and out of Scorpio. Aquarius, he's been in Capricorn for many years now, generation, and when he finally moves into Aquarius at the end of 24, December 24, he is going to be there for the next 20 years in Aquarius. All right, so there's a lot going on here, so we've got some good stuff coming. Look, there are celebrations. I want to say, open your heart. Whoa. I love it. Yeah, if this is a love interest, Scorp, then it could well be that we've got something coming in from the past, because we've got this regeneration energy. All right, so it may well be we've got this, we've had this connection. This person comes back in to help you with anything that you may be struggling with. But again, we've got this, oh, are we quite sure? Can we trust this? Is it right for us? But then you bring this celebration and you bring this King of Wands. So from the Knight to the King. Okay, so there's growth here. But again, 5, uncertainty and areas that deal with a degree of conflict. Now, this can also link me with the workplace, all right? But when I'm moving from the top here, Scorpio, I'm thinking, hang on. So, you know, we've got enough. We could all use more money, that's for sure. You know, we're all being screwed over here badly. We could always use no money, Scorpio, but at the end of the day, what you've got. We can manage. We've got this energy of trusting the intuition a little bit, destiny, allowing destiny to come in, There is partnership energy on the table here, but again, don't forget, we've got these 2 5s. 5s for me are always floaters, remember, so nothing lasts forever. So even though we've got this sort of intermittent worry and concern there, all right, it's like, well, you know, I've won the battle, but at the end of the day I still feel I'm in the middle of something here, all right. So bearing in mind that this is a family link as well, spoke earlier at the beginning about the possibility of where you could be dealing with family quite a lot this year, Scorpio, all right. A lot of 4th house energy with that Saturn in Aquarius there. So yeah, things restructuring around family and your people. So new people coming into your life, all right. Old people moving forward, recognizing, can we trust? All right. There's been celebration, but there can be celebration with an other. All right. Now, I'd like to think that if it is the same person, Scorpio, that there's been an element of maturity here and there's been growth with this person. And if that's the case, then fine. But if we are going to be going back over and over and over and over the same scenario, I want to say, don't waste time in something that's not going to take you where you want to be, and that is through your next evolutionary gate, Scorpio. So don't waste time in something that's not going to help you, but please know that the universe is smiling for you. It's going to bring you back on top with your desires. It's going to put you back on track. And there are certainly areas that talk about big changes. So go with it. Okay. Right. I'm working with the Sacred Rebels deck. I've got treated myself to these guys, and they are absolutely beautiful. So let's have a look and see. Come on, talk to me, guys, today. Do you know what? That one's calling me, so I'm going to go with that one. Spirals of manifestation. I don't know what to say about that. Oh wow, spirals of manifestation, guys. Okay, you know, isn't that what it's all about? You know, manifestation. And with you guys, it's like shedding the skin, making way for the new, you know. So we shed the old and we rejuvenate the new. And I certainly feel that's where you are. We're going through this very strong, all of us, the whole planet is going through this very metamorphic energy at the moment. But I certainly feel with you, Scorpio. So relationships generally, my friends, can be a little bit tricky now and again. But please know, you know, we are going to be victorious, even though it is tricky. I do feel that your time may be taken with family quite a lot this year, or people that are close to you, emotionally bonded to you. There's quite a lot on the table here, but also it can deal with work and new beginnings. So, you know, we could have someone that we've met from the past who wants to come back in again, or this could be a real slow movement, but you've got to overcome this trust energy. Sorry, got my cat on the table. You've got to overcome this trust energy. You know, let's work it out. There can be celebration. You can work this out. And at the end of the day, spirals of manifestation. How wonderful is that? Okay, Scorpio, hope that's helped you. And I will see you next month. God bless. Bye now.